Okay, let's go ahead and go with the.
Holy moly!
I go for. I'm gonna just go ahead and say we're going to go for the hooker holler. I want to hear the hooker holler.
All right, let me see what I got.
Oh, he's got to clear
he's
his
getting
throat.
warmed up.
They want to do the hooker holler, so here it is. Listen.
All right.
Don't at me. All right, here it is.
Go.
So Dad sent me to find screws, and what's really funny, he was like, I have to use the restroom, but just go stand by the drywall screws, and I'll be back. And I was like, just tell me the lengths that we need. He's like, you don't know what we need. I have to argue with my dad.
All right, y'all. So my sign says $50 make me holler. They gave me $60, so I'm gonna give them a good holler. Okay.
Okay, now what kind of holler you looking at here?
Now listen, average person. I got 3 holler options. I'll give you a cowboy holler.
Okay.
I'll give you a hooker holler.
A hooker holler.
Oh.
That sounds pretty good. I like that one. Yeah.
Or I'll give you a cattleman holler.
What's the free passes thing?
Okay, let's go ahead and go with the.
Holy moly!
I go for. I'm gonna just go ahead and say we're going to go for the hooker holler. I want to hear the hooker
All right,
holler.
let me see what I got.
Oh, he's got to clear
he's
his
getting
throat.
warmed up.
They want to do the hooker holler, so here it is. Listen.
All right.
Don't at me. All right, here it is.
Go.
Let's see.
Oh boy. It must have been a while since you've done a hooker holler.
Yeah, it's been a while.
All right, fine. Give us a cowboy.
Whatever you got, we're ready
I'll
for
give you
the
a cowboy
holler.
holler.
You actually have seatbelts?
I'll give you a cowboy holler. Here it is. Yeah! There's my cowboy
That's
holler.
good. That'll do. Let's rodeo.
Let's do it.
I gotta work on my hooker holler.
Yeah, you better. Nobody's asked for that one in a while.
Never have.
All right, y'all.
Hooker holler. How would one of those sound?
I don't know, but you should probably.
All right, that's how I'm thinking it would sound. I don't know.
So we are headed to the Houston Livestock and Rodeo Show. This is my dad, Kurt. It's his first time in Texas.
No, get it right.
It's the Houston Livestock and Rodeo
Show and rodeo.
It's his first time.
Rodeoing.
First time at the Texas Houston Rodeo. And we're taking a bike ride because we parked roughly 90 miles away from the stadium. It's going to be a good day, y'all.
Hell yeah, yo.
And then remind folks that I always wear my uniform shirt everywhere I go.
Yeah, Lester, it's 90 degrees outside. He's the only Texan I know. Wearing long sleeve and long pants.
Wearing black and 85-degree temperatures. That's my uniform. That's what I do.
Holy hell. Oh, dear God.
Y'all over here, y'all gonna lean this way.
Huh?
Lean.
Oh, okay. Just
Because the
kidding.
sidewalk's leaning.
Okay. All right. Had to lean. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
That was it.
Pretty quick. You did good, dude.
All right, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Like those hats? Yeah, thankfully because
Dad's making friends in the crowd and tells everyone that he's here from St. Louis, and it's just like all the sporting events up there and how crowded it is. And some of my most favorite rodeo moments are just the openings.
Let's go down to our horseback gas. We welcome from the Prelude Trail Ride, Paul Jackson, along with third-year outgoing chairman Mike Shandy, Jennifer Lowery, Sharon Garrett, and Teresa Jordan. Then we welcome the West family, Milton West III, along with Stephanie and Alexander. We also have Bo Dellison, Judge Christina Brown, Brent Jones.
Those two horses are absolutely related. Oh, look at the big guys coming. Yeah.
Here comes the beautiful wagon.
What's your name? Richard. Richard?
Anace.
Anace, I love your name. So I'm walking to the bathroom and Richard goes, I love your channel.
Big fan.
Lester's holding down the board. He's actually live. Don't tell
okay.
anybody. Thank you, y'all. Have fun. on. Crazy.
She was born right here at Rodeo Houston just a couple of weeks ago. This is Blue Bonnet's daughter. Some horses are born to run fast. Some are meant to work with cutting precision. But these athletes were born to challenge their rivals. Bucking comes natural to these broncs, and it's our responsibility as well as our honor to make sure they are cared for with respect and worth, because they're a part of the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo family as well, and they represent the legacy and the future of rodeo. So let me ask you this, Texas. Would you give all of our human and our animal athletes a big Texas-sized round of applause? And thank you to Oxy for presenting our Born to Buck legacy. You can see these beautiful horses up close at the Born to Buck exhibit right behind the junction.
I sit down to have a cup of coffee. Jamie's dad, very much like Jamie's mom, cannot sit still. And he's insistent on putting us a storm door. He's going to put a storm door. He wants us to have a storm door. We talked about the snake. And he's like, we need a storm door so you can still open it and let fresh air in. So now he's going to walk around and measure all of our doors and decide where's the best place, or maybe places for a storm door. And he says he can do it in an hour. And the funny thing is, when Jamie was talking to her brother about her dad coming down, he says, make sure you have a hammer and nails and let him go. Just give him some hammer and nails and let him go to work. Jamie's mom is like, you give her a garden project and say, get to it, and off she goes. So those are the things about Jamie's parents. Both good qualities, I guess. Both would be great qualities. It's better than saying, have a bottle of Jack Daniels and leave them alone. Have a carton of cigarettes and Jack Daniels and let them go. No, these guys, both her mom and her dad, love to do projects. So, looks like we're getting a storm door.
Well, good morning. Dad and I are at Lowe's before the sun even shows and shines up. It's early, and when Dad's in town, apparently we're doing projects, and one of those projects happens to be a storm door is going on because he doesn't think we should allow snakes in the house anymore. So we are at Lowe's bright and early. That's the exit. To pick up all of the supplies that we need. And since I'm up, you're up. So Dad sent me to find screws. And what's really funny, he was like, I have to use the restroom, but just go stand by the drywall screws and I'll be back. And I was like, just tell me the lengths that we need. He's like, you don't know what we need. I have to argue with my dad. Then I'm a 42-year-old woman and I know about drywall screws and decking screws. And guess what? I found all we need before he got out of the restroom. Sheesh. It's funny because he wants to help and he has an insane amount of skill and talent. And I don't think that he knows what I've been up to these past few years. We're at Dad's dinner of choice. Of all of the restaurants, of all the things that I could cook, this is where he wanted to come to dinner. So, we're here. This is his last supper. Did you hear that?
What?
It's your last supper.
Well, bless you.
You did. Oh my gosh.
The Last Supper. There wouldn't be a better place to have a Last Supper, seriously.
I know.